Scholarship is a different debate. I'm not having a debate.
No. The reason why I'm asking so, because all of the materials.
Why is there not a single writing by anyone in that period?
You're not addressing the point.
I'm addressing the point. I'm saying.
What point am I making?
Well, no, I'm addressing the point in the sense I'm saying that if God sent a messenger, in your eyes, Jesus, why is there no one, literally no one, in these whole 3 centuries, where we have people believing otherwise, that advocates the Islamic position of Christ?
Sure.
Why is the first document that actually mentions the idea of Jesus being swapped with his brother a Gnostic one from the 5th
to
century?
explain to you, you're like saying God, the biblical God, failed to convince the Jewish people that he sent his own son.
No, that's not what I'm
Excuse me, allow me to explain. What you're asking is this.
I'm saying
God,
it's a big historical problem for you.
if you allow me,
No,
you're saying the biblical God failed to convey the message to the Jewish people that he sent himself on earth, that he's God on earth, and he sent himself, his God, on earth to convince the people, and failed miserably because Jewish people did not take him as God. They did not believe in him, they rejected him, and they wanted to crucify him. So what you're telling me is the biblical God is a miserable failure. That's what you're telling me.
That's not what I'm saying. You've completely diverted the
No, that's what you're telling me. Because when you say, oh, the Islamic God somehow failed...
Did you get our prior exchange on film? Like the exchange we just had?
Look, what I'm addressing...
Did you get our exchange we just had before
Look,
this?
I haven't listened to you before. So what I'm saying is, what you're telling me now, the Islamic God failed because...
No, I didn't say the Islamic God failed. In the sense, I'm saying that he failed terribly.
That's what I'm saying.
So Christian God.
The Christian God failed terribly in conveying the message to the Jewish people.
Well, I'm standing right here. I'm Christian.
Hang on. Have all the Jewish people accepted? No. There you go. So he failed miserably according to your own standards. So why is it...
Christ came to redeem mankind, not
No.
just the Jews.
Why is it that the very people that he came to, the Jewish people, they didn't understand that he was God on earth?
Yeah, they missed it.
So God...
That's
No. It's not they missed it. You are telling me the Christian God did a terrible job.
No, but what I'm saying is that criteria doesn't apply to me because Christ is the Savior of all mankind, not just the Jews. But
you are so conveniently...
Can a Muslim show me a single first, second, or third document, any?
Do you see how are you doing? You're missing...
Surely someone would have seen...
You're missing the big elephant in the room. You're missing the big elephant in the room. You talk about...
You're just diverting it.
No, I am talking about, look, historical scholarship.
About Christianity for a second.
What historical scholarship have you read today?
Today, like right now?
Yeah.
I haven't read
Scholars.
I woke up this morning and went to church and then I came here.
No. In your studies, who of the Christian scholarship have you read about the historical Jesus?
I mean, do you mean like overview books, or do you mean actual original documents? I've read many of patristics. I've read.
I'm talking about the scholars today who are translating, reading, commenting, making exegesis of these original works or works from the antiquity.
The last one I read was by R.B. Phillips, but that's irrelevant when I can read the original documents.
So you read original documents in the languages?
Not in the original language, we can translate it quite reliably.
Fine.
By atheists.
Right. So, for example, James Dunn.
Can you, again...
What is... I want to give you a question.
I don't know who James Dunn is. And you were going to say he's a scholar that disagrees.
You see, look, if you don't even know who James Dunn is, then that's the big problem.
This is the thing, is you guys bring out Bart D. Ehrman and James Dunn and all these
Did I talk about Bart Ehrman?
No, I'm saying that that's always guys...
So, do you know who James Dunn is?
You're trying to trip me up with this thing.
I'm not tricking up anything.
The question hasn't been answered. Why has no
I am answering your question.
Why is there no document
I'm answering.
that shows
I'm
Islam?
answering.
Why is there no one from the first, second, or third century? Surely it would exist.
Firstly,
no, that's the only question.
Listen,
it doesn't matter what Bart Ehrman or James Dunn or any of them say. Forget about Christianity for a second. Why can't you
what did Christ preach within the first 100 years?
Well, according to you, Islam. But
No. What did he preach?
He preached Christ crucified. He came to save mankind, salvation by faith alone.
According to Christ, don't speak to a clown. He's a heckler.
No, I know, he's right. But that's what I'm saying.
Speak to him then. Go on, speak to him. Go on, speak to him.
Because you haven't got an answer.
No, I have an answer.
Show me the documents.
Listen.
In the wise words of Alex Jones, show me the documents.
Listen carefully.
Where's the document?
Show me the documents that Moses wrote about...
I explained to him...
What did you explain?
I explained to you earlier, and I'm not sure if you got it, so I'll explain again, is I wouldn't ask a Muslim in the same way to show me ancient texts showing
Why not?
Moses
Why
was
not?
a Muslim. Because ancient texts that old aren't
They haven't
preserved.
faded away.
But
Incorrect. We have still the writings in the tomb inscriptions are still available today.
Well, show me Moses was a Muslim.
Wait.
You believe he was a Muslim? Show me those documents.
What is a Muslim?
Well, again, you believe...
Yeah, I will. What is a Muslim?
A Muslim is someone who believes in all the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad later on, or before we actually don't exactly.
That That really shows you have no clue what a Muslim is.
Let
me ask you again. Let me ask you again.
No, let me ask you again.
Do you know?
That shows that Moses and Jesus.
Relax.
Where's a single one?
Why you get agitated? Relax. Do you know what a Muslim is? What does it mean to be a Muslim? It's not. When you asked me about,
you don't understand the Trinity, so it doesn't matter. This isn't the question, bro. The question.
Which Trinity do I not understand?
This is the question.
Wait. Which Trinity do I not understand?
Where is a document from the first, second, or third?
I am going to ask you.
Why are you asking me? You're not answering my question.
I am telling you.
Where is?
I'm telling you.
One should
just like you have no
person have written down the truth. Listen, your eyes of who Christ was.
You have no.
Why did God send a messenger immediately for everyone to pronounce it? And no one exists that wrote down the correct answer.
Do you not hear what I'm saying?
Muhammad, 7th century.
Are you listening to me?
No, you're not listening to me, bro.
I am answering your question. You
have
have no first century documents.
My criteria you don't hold to yourself because there's no proof in the same way that Moses believed what you do, which he clearly didn't.
Tell me when I finished.
Well, I said you're just ignoring.
Yeah, tell me when I finished. Are you done?
I'm finished.
Can I talk? Can I talk? Right. Okay. Right. There are no first century documents, even of any of the Gospels.
That's not answering my question.
Why are you interrupting me? Are you not finished yet?
Irrelevant.
Are you not finished?
I'm saying forget this.
Are you not finished? Hang on. Are you not finished?
And say, oh, there's no first century gospel.
Do you have a problem listening?
I said second and third.
Do you have a problem listening?
You're not answering my question. I'm not letting you divert the question.
I am answering. And courtesy is that you listen to my answer and then.
I think I've made my point.
Of course, you've made a point that you're unable to have a discussion. That you can only have a discussion with the clown.
No, sir, it's not the clown.
You are only able to have a discussion with a clown like him.
Your uncle. Sorry.
That is well established right now.
I am not your
No, that's what I'm saying.
Show me the documents, guys. I said
while I'm about to answer, look, while I'm about to answer and show you the double standards that you have, look, listen.
About the same topic.
I'm not him, and you're not, and you, look.
I know you're not him. I'm saying this guy was way more productive.
No. I am saying you are so agitated, you are so irritable, you are so inferiority complex sufferer that you are unable to have a conversation. Do you know why you're unable to have a conversation?
You won't answer my question.
Because the previous speaker has really messed you up. That's why you are so agitated.
This is like your mom,
Hang on, no. That's why you are affirming to me that you are not able to have a conversation with me now because you are fuming, you're boiling because what he's done to you. Look, I haven't listened to him. Look, this conversation, I didn't even have any single listening. But what you're telling me is you're so agitated, you are so uncomfortable to have a second conversation now. Yeah, you're only able to have a conversation with a clown. You know what? There's no point discussing it further because you are so emotionally triggered. Then there's no point having a conversation with you. When you are able to have an intellectual discussion, maybe then come back. Yeah? See you later.